Hello and welcome to another video. And I nearly got killed this morning. What was I doing? I was making a new friend. It was a biker. And he was definitely on something, whether he was on acid or not. I don't know whether he was a gay biker on acid. Who knows? I didn't really think to ask him that at the time. But I was not driving at all. I was walking, doing my bit for the environment, or just trying to save petrol really, because I didn't need to use the car. So anyway, I'm walking out this morning. And what really annoys me, it's a very quiet road first thing in the morning, and people who just speed, as they say, kill your speed, not a child. And first of all, there was a car, it's a two-lane road, there was a car coming from behind me, and just like a real boy racer, I could hear him going. And I just went, as he was coming up to pass me, just stop it, just pack it in. No one's impressed. Pretty much just straight after that, a biker was coming the other way, just coming towards me. And so he's doing the same, so he gets the same treatment. Just start going like that. It's exactly what he deserves. I just carry on walking. I've got my headphones on with music playing. And next thing I know, there's another biker coming from behind me. And he sort of approached you, just coming along, and I thought, oh God, here we go, another one. 3 in a row, what's the odds? Well, it wasn't another one, it was him. It was the one I just did the shaking hand motion to. And he comes up to me and he tries to shout, well, as much as you can shout when your voice is muffled by a big bloody stupid helmet, because he was a massive helmet himself. And he just goes, "Did you call me a bellend?" I went, "Hey?" Because I had to get him to repeat himself because I couldn't hear what he was saying. And besides, I had my headphones on. I wasn't really in the mood for a conversation first thing in the morning. I got him to repeat himself and eventually made it out. I said, "Did you call me a bellend?" And he said, "No." I went like that. And that seemed to make him even more mad for some reason. And he just seemed to get sort of more and more angry. And he just said, "Yeah, a bellend." Well, I thought, if the helmet fits. Anyway, then I just carried on walking because I just thought it's like he wanted to fight. And I'm not going to fight anyone. I'd have him in straight away. You can tell by me, I could just knock him to the floor and he'd never get up again. But I just thought, well, I don't want to put him in hospital, so I'll just carry on walking. And he just like vroom vroom kept brooming next to me, as if I meant to be impressed. As I carried walking on, I just sort of went like that, just very dismissive of him. And he then eventually got the hint, and I saw him just sort of turn around and start going back up the road. And I just thought, dick. And as he went back up the road, I just went. Now, I don't know whether he had mirrors. I didn't really. I can just sort of remember parts of what happened this morning. But I don't remember whether he had mirrors. I suppose if you've got a bike, you've got to have mirrors. Or whether someone gestured to him that I was doing that motion again. I'm carrying on walking along, and he then approaches me again. "Did you call me a bellend?" I thought, has he got like the memory span of a goldfish? He's just got to start going through the whole procedure again. And by that point, I just had enough. I just thought, I'm not interested in this whatsoever. I'm getting nothing out of this. So I just went. I didn't not like that style, but I just carried on walking where I was going, and just sort of dismissive, away from myself. I went like that and left him to it. And he just still tried to sort of follow me a little bit. And then soon after, I was turning a corner, and then I could have found a way just to go where a bike couldn't go. So that would have got rid of him anyway. But I just wasn't interested in him. And eventually, pretty much after a couple of that time, he got the hint and left. And I just thought, why didn't Google Glass take off? Those are those glasses where it's like a sort of Minority Report kind of thing, where you got glasses which have got like a camera in them. I can see why they didn't take off, in that they were bloody expensive, and they had the camera was tiny, so it was expensive. And also, as people have security issues or sort of privacy issues, it looks, if you sort of walk around things with glasses on like that, people are going to be a bit, go away. So anyway, I've come to the plan where I'm going to get a body camera. So if I'm out and about, walking about, I mean, I could do with losing a little weight. I grant you that. But I don't think. I mean, the only thing I think he didn't call me was fat, which I kind of expected he would do. I know at one point he called me an old wanker. Kind of took offence to that because that's an ageist comment and it's also an insult. I mean, in some ways you could say that both aspects of those are correct, but what can you do? But I thought it's a bit of a low blow, isn't it? So I'm thinking about getting a body cam, and I've seen a few on Amazon. I don't know really whether they're any good or what, or whether I need to go with the GoPro. They're a bit expensive. I just want something sort of fairly straightforward and discreet that can just sort of sit there in the centre of my chest. Sit there in the centre of my chest and just sort of display outwards. It might be a bit difficult if I've got a jacket on. So I suppose if I'm going to be in the position where I need it, I'll just tuck it into a t-shirt or the top of a shirt. Just make sure that the zip of my jacket is open. That's when we have rain again. We haven't had much rain lately because we're having a heat wave. It's a bit of weather, or some people go climate emergency. No, it's a bit of weather. Okay, and of course, once I've got footage of something like this, I can shove it on YouTube and just get shitloads of hits because that's what people seem to like these days. Like following the video I made recently of this bonehead who overtook the wrong side of a sort of pedestrian island thing. So it could have gone a bit falling down, but I think for the body cam thing, I'm going to look at recommendations for what to get. So if anyone can suggest recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. And if they're on Amazon, it'll be a lot easier. I can just have a look and see what's on and test it out. But yeah, I'll take recommendations from anywhere. I'm based in the UK, so yeah, it'd be a lot easier if I can just buy it in the UK, because I'm sure whatever you can buy in the US, you'd probably be able to buy in the UK. I just need something cheap and cheerful that does the job. I wonder if he was filming it himself. I don't think he had any camera on his helmet. It was just a massive helmet. But yeah, it would be interesting because if he put it on YouTube, then I'd have both sides of the story there. And then I'd nick that and stick it on YouTube because that's what he bloody deserves. Anyway, in the meantime, please like this video and share it with your friends and subscribe if you haven't already. And click on the little bell to get all the notifications. And cue Genesis.